Scene 7. Time, evening. Place, the schoolyard. Carlos, Edgar, and Gladys are seated on a bench. Can you believe that the teacher played basketball?
It's hard to believe.
I believe him.
You believe anything that wears pants.
Why you always try to start up with me?
I'm just jiving, that's all. I like to see you get all hot.
He's got a thing for you.
No, I don't. We're just good friends.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
It's all trash talk. Don't mean nothing.
It means something. We never say stuff just to say it.
Anybody got a joint?
I'm all out.
Yeah, me too.
Damn! Gonna need to get me some money.
I don't know what to tell you.
You know, I think that bodega on Murphy Avenue is still open.
You want to go there?
We got to go somewhere to get some money.
What about asking your dad?
My dad, that fool, he has no money to spare. It all goes to booze.
I can't stand booze. Even the smell of it makes me sick.
But you're okay with weed?
Yeah, it's more my speed, especially if it's mild. You know I have asthma.
I heard that weed is good for the lungs.
Yeah, it's good for everything. That's why I need it every day.
I can't imagine anyone not smoking weed.
I can't either. Without my weed, I fall apart.
You think Teacher smokes weed?
Sometimes I think he's the biggest pothead going, but he just won't admit it.
Here comes Teach driving down the lane. He stops, shoots, and scores.
You should be a sports announcer.
You should. You have a good voice.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I should play the game instead of just announcing it.
I've seen you play. You're not bad.
No, man, I'm great.
Listen to you.
That's right, listen to me. That's right. I'm the coolest dude you'll ever know.
You are such a turkey.
What about me?
You're a chicken.
So everyone ready?
Yeah, I'm cool.
Let's do it.
Edgar puts his hand in his pocket and takes out a .32 caliber snub-nosed pistol.
Remember, we gotta be fast. In and out. No wasting time like we did last week. After the job, we'll split up and meet at the usual place. And from there, we'll go get some weed and have ourselves some party time. Gladys, don't forget who got you the weed.
I won't.
End of scene 7. Scene 8. Time, the next day. Place, the classroom. On stage is Ed. He is alone. He is reviewing his lesson plan. Melissa enters.
Look at this. No students. They're all truants.
Today is your lucky day.
How so?
Did you hear?
Hear what?
3 students from this school were arrested. Last night they robbed the bodega around the corner and shot the guy behind the counter. A police car just happened to be driving by when it happened, so that's how they got caught.
Who are the students? Wait, let me guess. Carlos, Edgar, and Gladys.
That's right. How did you know?
It didn't take much effort to figure that out. They're only the 3 nastiest students in this school, or maybe on this planet. And it's been my fate or punishment to have to try to teach them history.
It wasn't just you. All the teachers were complaining about them.
Anyone complained to that state auditor? What was his name? Kowalski?
Oh, I think it was Kowalski.
Whatever. Probably wouldn't do any good anyway. It would just be used against you as evidence of alleged incompetency or lack of commitment or some other bull crap.
Linda enters.
I'm glad I found you.
Talking to me or her?
To you, Ed. The principal asked me to find you and tell you that she wants you to report to her office ASAP.
ASAP? That's never a good sign.
Well, hold off drawing any conclusions until after the meeting.
You think you should contact the union?
For what? Nothing's happened yet. Probably wants to assign me another class with other gems who will do all they can to erode and destroy what little faith I still have in humanity.
The life of a public school teacher. The drama never ends.
But life does. Sometimes that may not be such a bad thing.
End of scene 8. Scene 9. Time, a few minutes later. Place, the principal's office. Quantifa Jones is seated behind the desk. Then the sound of knocking on the door.
Come in.
Ed enters.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, I did. Take a seat.
Thank you.
Ed sits.
Now, I heard that 3 of our students were arrested yesterday and were charged with serious crimes. Do you know anything about this?
Only from what I heard.
From whom?
Other teachers.
Like whom?
Why do you need to know this?
I'm asking the questions and I want you to provide the answers.
I'm not comfortable answering that question.
I don't care if you're comfortable or not. I run this school, not you, and I want to know who told you about this incident and what you were told. And I want to know because the school, and specifically you, have been implicated.
Me? What did I do?
According to the police, the 3 students claim that yesterday you called them, and I quote, you called them stupid, dense, and dumb. Is that true?
No, it's not true.
This was confirmed by Mr. Kapelski.
Those words must have been taken out of context.
I don't care in what context they were used. Maybe you were talking about yourself. Maybe you were trying to make a point. I don't care. I want to hear whether you used those words.
I may have, so what?
Are you being serious? Those 3 students got themselves a lawyer who was claiming that it was their teacher in this school who incited them to rob by calling them stupid, dense, and dumb.
And you buy that. These 3 students who have sewers for mouths, they rag on each other all the time, use the filthiest language, show no respect for authority, and now you have the nerve to get on my case? I'm not the perpetrator, I'm the victim.
Nobody's accusing you of committing any crime, but you have to watch what you say in class. You're a professional, and you're expected to conduct yourself accordingly, which means maintaining self-control and being a role model for the students to follow.
You're just saying that. All you care about is protecting the school's reputation.
You couldn't be more wrong if you tried. My primary goal is to make sure that the students in the school get a quality education. To achieve that goal requires competent teachers who have the skills to teach young people, including those with problems. Nobody ever said it's an easy job. If the teachers can't do this job, then the school will be closed. Now do you understand?
Perfectly. It's just that I think you're blaming me for something I didn't do.
I'm not blaming you. They're blaming you.
But you're believing this crap.
Crap! You see what I'm talking about? You have to watch your language.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to make a point.
You're making my point. Remember, you are a professional and you represent this school.
Well, who represents me?
You know, Ed, I've been hearing rumors about you. That you're not too satisfied with this job. Are these rumors true?
Who's been talking about me?
That doesn't matter. What does matter to me is that any member of my faculty under my watch who may be sowing seeds of dissatisfaction among the staff, this lowers morale, erodes school operations, and makes my job much more difficult. That I cannot
I'm
allow.
not eroding anything. I come to work, do my job, and leave.
If you or any teacher doesn't like his or her job, you are always free to leave. That option is always available.
Who said anything about wanting to leave?
Frankly, Ed, you have disappointed me. A teacher with your experience should really know better than to use irresponsible language and say things that others might misconstrue. Am I making myself clear?
Yes, very clear.
I'm glad my message is being received.
What's going to happen now?
Later this morning, you'll be assigned to another class. In the meantime, watch what you say and stay out of trouble. Okay?
Yes, Miss Jones, and thank you.
You're welcome. Now, enjoy the rest of your day.
Ed exits. Jones picks up the phone.
Deputy Superintendent's Office? Thank you. Hello, Charlene. I spoke with the teacher. He denied any involvement. I tend to believe him. He's something of a complainer, but certainly no agitator or activist. Well, I told him he'll be assigned to a new class. Hold off on that, okay? I'll assign him to library duty instead, until things simmer down. I'll keep you informed. Bye-bye.
End of scene 9. Scene 10. Time, early evening. Place, a living room. On stage are Ed and Louise.
How was your day today?
Don't ask.
That bad? Want to talk about it?
Those kids, those nasty, vile kids.
What kids?
The kids I teach in my history class.
What about them?
I show up to work, and the next thing I'm told is that the school principal wants to meet with me ASAP. So I meet with her, and she tells me that the 3 of them were arrested for robbing a store and were blaming me for saying things that made them do it. Now, I'm assigned library duty.
So, go to the library. What's the big deal? You're still being paid, right?
But you don't understand. No teacher ever wants to be pulled from the classroom. It means that they're looking to fire you.
Did they say that they're looking to fire you?
No, but
So good. Then I think we're fine. You don't like teaching these kids anyway.
that's not the point. I feel like I'm being scapegoated.
You know, Ed, sometimes you can be such a knucklehead. That's why I love you.
I'm not being a knucklehead. I'm being serious. I don't want to lose my job. At this stage in my life, the last thing I want is to be unemployed.
But you're not unemployed. You've just been reassigned. It'll blow over.
Yeah, right into my face. You know, I curse the day that I ever became a school teacher. It's nothing but aggravation, and the students, they're ungrateful, conniving monsters.
Wait a minute. Not all of them are monsters.
To me, all of them are. They hate me, hate the school, and hate everything I believe in. Trying to teach them anything is just a big fucking waste of time.
Ed, when did you start using such language?
Louise, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. It's just I'm so upset over the way things have turned out.
You are upset. Maybe you should contact the union.
I called them. They told me what you said. As long as I'm on the payroll, management can assign me wherever they want.
So, what's to complain about?
I feel like such a loser.
But you're not a loser. Every 2 weeks you still get a check. That's what counts.
Raymond enters.
Hey, guys.
Guys, is that a proper way to address your mother and father?
I always call you guys. What's the big deal?
Well, I'd appreciate it if you stop calling us guys, show more respect.
I do respect you. What's wrong?
Your father had a bad day at work.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What happened? You get fired?
No, nothing like that.
So what's the problem, Dad?
If I told you, you wouldn't understand.
Hey, Dad, I'm 19 years old, not 9.
A bunch of kids from the school got into trouble. They're blaming your father.
What did it do?
Robbed a bodega and shot somebody.
So how are you involved?
I'm not. But these 3 kids said I had said things in class that made them go out and commit a crime.
So what's the big deal? When I was in high school, my math teacher used the word Aussie. And I thought he was talking about me.
You may find this amusing, but I don't.
I'm sorry, Dad. A memory made me laugh. I really thought he was talking about me when he was talking about himself. All I heard was the word pansy.
You see how smart your son is?
Meanwhile, you want to quit school.
That was yesterday, Dad. It was just a thought.
It sounded like more than a thought to me. What changed your mind?
I had a great day at school. I got an A on my sociology paper and B+ on my English lit quiz.
Oh, Raymond. Congratulations.
Louise and Raymond hug.
Such a smart young man.
Good. I'm glad you're staying in school. Keep up the good work. It's a big load off my mind.
You know, Dad, you really shouldn't get so wound up over things.
Listen to him. Already so grown up.
I'm not wound up. It's the world that's wound up. I just don't see how, in this wound up world with all its nastiness, I'm making a difference in anybody's life or making the world a better place to which to live.
You've made a difference in my life. Because of you and Mom, I'm here.
Yes, and I'm very proud of you, but I cannot say the same for my students. They are the lowest scum on earth. For them, everything I've done has been one big, awful waste of time.
Let me make you a nice cup of hot cocoa. And then I'll make dinner.
I think I'll skip dinner and go to bed. Gotta rest up. After all, tomorrow is another workday in the pits.
End of scene 10. Scene 11. Time, evening. Place, a prison cell. Sitting in the cell are Carlos and Edgar. That bitch gets promotion while we get 5 years in the pen. It's not right.
You be a rat, look what you get, a reward. Some fucking society we live in. Can't even trust your own friends.
You mean Gladys was a friend? I thought she was just a hoe.
She was a hoe, all right, but I thought she had our back. I guess I was wrong.
You had feelings for her? Stuff like her?
Shut the fuck up, okay?
Okay, homie, no need to get so touchy.
That damn gun. I should never have given you the gun to you.
Went off by accident. What else do you want me to say?
If the gun hadn't gone off, the cops would have kept on going.
That fucked us up.
I told you to keep the safety on.
I thought it was on.
You thought. You mean you actually think?
What's that supposed to mean?
Ah, forget it.
No, I don't want to forget it.
Look, we're gonna be doing a long stretch here, so let's make the best of it. No sense in us fucking around with each other.
You said anything about fucking around. I just want to do my time and get out. With good behavior, we could be out in a couple of years.
I wonder how the guy you shot is doing.
Who cares? I told you it was an accident.
Some accident.
You shouldn't have given me the gun.
You said you were good with guns, so I gave you the gun. I don't think you were actually going to use it.
I just wanted to scare the guy.
Well, you scared me too, for why you were pointing that gun at me. I should never given you that gun.
Gave me the gun because you were afraid to use it.
No, I wasn't. You fucked up. Pure and simple.
So what? We'll get out of here and get back to business.
Too bad the judge didn't buy our defense. That it was Cheech calling us names that made us do it.
Yeah, we had the judge going for a while, didn't we?
Imagine Cheech robbing a bodega.
No fucking way. You think you really play basketball?
A pussy like him? No way. He was just trying to sound cool. I mean, the guy fucking waddles.
You know, I didn't even know that white guys play basketball.
How fucking stupid are you? You never hear of Pete Maravich, Larry Bird, John Havlicek, Jerry West?
No. Who are they?
Basketball players who were white.
Never heard of them.
No wonder Cheech couldn't stand us. Man, if I was your teacher, forget it. I'd be a mental case.
Fuck you. You think you're better than me?
Yes, I do. I know basketball history while you don't.
Who the hell needs to know all that crap? How's that put money in my pocket?
Yeah. Do you actually have a brain inside that dome of yours?
You know, you're beginning to sound just like Gladys. In fact, you're even worse. At least she had an excuse. She's a girl. What's your excuse?
You looking to have me fuck you up?
Punk like you couldn't scare a fly.
You keep on like this and I'll treat you worse than a fly, so stop fucking with me.
Male voice from off stage. Will you two guys please shut up? Fuck you, numbnuts. We'll talk as loud as we want. Prison guard enters. He's standing outside her cell.
You guys okay?
No problem, sir.
I could hear you arguing all the way at the end of the block. Either you keep it down or we'll have to take action.
We'll be cool, officer.
Okay. Any more commotion and you'll be hearing from me.
Guard exits.
I see what you've done, you almost got us into trouble.
Me? It was you who was making the racket. Did anyone ever tell you you have a voice that sounds like a buzzsaw?
Keep it down, man, you heard what the guard said.
Oh, fuck him. What are you gonna do? Throw us in jail? A prisoner enters. His name is Frank. He is pushing a cart that contains a box of books. He stops in front of the cell.
You guys want a book?
Who are you?
My name is Frank. I work in the prison library.
You have a library in this place.
Yeah, they didn't tell you that?
No. And what's more, who gives a fuck?
Why are you going on Frank's case? He's just doing his
That's
job.
right. I'm just doing my job, so I'd appreciate it if you just can the attitude.
Fuck it. No sense complaining.
So, do you want a book?
Yeah, what do you got?
Mysteries, biographies, novels, history,
What kind of histories?
world history, European history, ancient history, American history.
American history.
Okay, here's a book, Understanding the Declaration of Independence.
I'll take that book.
Frank hands him the book and exits. What the fuck are you going to do with that book?
Read it.
It's your brain. End of scene 11. Scene 12. Time, 1 month later. Place, the prison cell. Next to Edgar's bunk is a stack of books. Carlos is laying on his bunk asleep while Edgar is reading a book. Carlos wakes up. You still reading?
Yeah.
All this reading is getting on my nerves. This cell is becoming a fucking library.
So what? At least I don't go around moping like you do.
Oh, those books are junk. They don't even have pictures in them.
They tell stories.
You like stories? I'll tell you stories. Like how my father beat up my mother and whipped me with a belt and almost set me on fire. Those are my stories.
I got the same stories. These stories are better. They're about people who did great things.
No! They're all a bunch of lies, written by people who want us to think like them.
I don't think you even know how to read.
I can read just fine.
Okay, here. Read from one of these books.
Edgar hands Carlos a book. Carlos opens the book and slams it shut and throws it against the wall. Book does nothing for me.
You know, when Teach was talking about the Declaration of Independence, I thought he was just wasting my time. Boy, was I wrong. In fact, while you were sleeping, I wrote a letter to Teach, telling him how much I appreciate all he did for me. You want to hear it?
Thanking him for what? For wasting your time listening to garbage? You know what he'll do with your letter? He'll rip it up.
Maybe he will, but I'm mailing it to him anyway.
Yeah, I thought you were a lot smarter than that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going back to sleep. End of scene 12. Scene 13. Time, morning. Place, the teacher's lounge. Ed, Melissa, Leroy, and Linda are taking a break. Ed is holding an envelope.
Somebody sent me a letter. It's from a prison.
Who do you know that I don't want to know?
Okay, Eddie. Admit it. You're a hitman for the mafia.
Have you opened it yet?
No,
Think we should call the bomb squad?
I don't think so. I don't hear any ticking and there's no smell, so I guess it's safe to open it.
Ed opens the envelope and pulls out the letter.
Care to share the letter with us?
Sure.
Ed reads the letter aloud.
Dear Mr. G, I'm Edgar. I hope you remember me. I was in your history class. Right now, I'm in jail. I want to let you know that I did not forget your lessons about the Declaration of Independence. Because of you, I now use my time to read books about American history. The first book I read was Understanding the Declaration of Independence. I'm learning a lot. Thanks to you. Take care, Edgar. P.S. Sorry if I made any problems for you. What do you think?
Some letter, the kid even said he's sorry.
You know, miracles do happen.
I guess they do.
The bell sounds.
Break time is over. Back to
Well-
work.
Melissa, Leroy, and Linda exit. Ed is now alone. He looks up, then raises his fist in a gesture of triumph.
Yes, it's good to be alive.
The end.